Welcome again. Thank you for visiting my channel. My name is Irvin Question Mark. I want to talk about yesterday being a pivotal moment in my life where I quit my old life and started my new one. So let me talk about how I felt when I handed my resignation letter. And this is something that I wanted to talk about so that people can know when it feels like it's the right moment that you're doing the right decision. When I walked in to the dealership yesterday, um, I was in such a mental place where I just felt like I was literally walking into the past. I don't belong in this place anymore. I've outgrown it. My mentality is in a different place, and I just felt like this place is holding me back from my potential. This is a problem that we've done where we always put off everything. We start projects and we get excited at the beginning and don't finish. Speaking of that, so I really must say this. Yesterday was my first episode of I Quit My Life podcast, and I got 0 views. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm still super excited, and I'm gonna tell you why it didn't even deter me. Because the fact that I've been talking about doing this, the fact that I've been talking about giving my resignation letter to walk away from a regular steady paycheck to jump and follow my dreams and pursue my vision that I see that I don't expect anybody to see. It was such a satisfying feeling when I actually did that, because the fact that, going back to the podcast, the fact that I got 0 views, but I put in the work. I've never learned how to do clips and and thumbnails and stuff like that. And I've actually, in the process of doing this, I've actually learned. So why am I so excited about 0 views when I put in all that work? Because I actually said I was gonna do something. I stayed up, did what I had to do, figure out ways to do it, and actually completed it. So the reason for the I Quit My Life podcast is we're quitting and we're stopping, and I'm doing just basically all of the stuff that has led me to this moment where it's basically a monotonous year after year routine of being an employee and doing the same shit and getting the same results and expecting different results. I decided, no, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna stick to it and I'm gonna put out the video. I don't care if it gets views. Of course, I want to get views, but the point is that my happiness came from the completion, not how many views I got. When I handed my resignation letter yesterday, I walked in there, like I'm in that same level. You have a GM and a sales manager, and I felt like, not only I can talk in that room because of where my mindset is at, and because I knew where I want to go and where I don't want to be anymore. And it's such a relief, and it's just such an amazing feeling to actually be able to do this. I'm not here to preach to anybody. I'm not here to sell anybody anything. I'm not here to tell you, well, I did it, you can do it. No, no, no. I had to do this for myself, but I want you to guys to just basically see that at 47, soon to be 48, you can just break the damn cycle of all the shit that you've been constantly doing, that it's the same result and you're stuck, and all you do is, you start a week and all you want to do is just you can't wait till Friday so the weekend could be here so that you don't have to work anymore. I just didn't want to do that anymore. And I just feel like it can be done. But the biggest damn hurdle of all that is ourselves. I was holding myself back from just doing what I wanted to do and thinking about, but never pulling the trigger. And that's what handing this resignation letter was. And it was just like, it was the end of the old and starting new. And it actually felt wonderful. it feels wonderful to free myself from the shackles that I created on myself, that I allowed people to have the key to that. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say for now. Again, I'm just super excited for what I know is to come, and I just hope that you stick and watch this ride.